Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome your Flying Squirrels.
Philip Pfeiffer, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this guy has what we call Uncle Charlie. What's that? That's the 12-6 curveball. Simply look at your watch and look at the 12 and look at the 6. This guy throws old school. They call it a straight downer. However you want to call it, a 12-6 hook. This guy has one of the best ones in the game right now.
Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. Bishop comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Batting second, the right fielder, number 5, Mike Yastrzemski.
So one out and nobody aboard. And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Luciano ranging into the outfield. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Kevin Gossman, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
So now here is Will Wilson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Flying Squirrels,
now here's the pitch. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Now the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
Hit back up the middle. There is Crawford. And there's one down now.
Batting second, the center fielder, Elliot Ramos.
Now at the plate is Elliot Ramos. First pitch of the AB now. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting third, the right fielder, Alcantara.
That brings up Alexander Canario. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Tachman will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, Hunter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Hunter Bishop. He's set and the pitch. And he puts it on the ground to second. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. We've played an inning. No score here on the show. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Brandon Belt.
Number 9, Brandon Belt.
Now here's the pitch. Line, but speared on a hop.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Evan Longoria.
In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Brandon Crawford digging in next. He swings and sends a bullet to right field, and that'll get down out there. And the go-ahead run will move up to third and wisely hold there with nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Certainly a big moment in this game. Bases loaded, tie score. Behind 0-2 now. Belt, the runner at third. Longoria over at second. Crawford on at first with nobody out. Skied into straightaway right. Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
So that brings up the outfielder Austin Slater. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Ramos is there. Let's see if they test it. And it's a sac fly and an RBI. It's now a 2-0 game.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stephen Duggar will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Stephen Duggar.
He's set. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle, scooped up, and an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Giants out in front here, 2-0. Caleb Berriger, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 45, Caleb Berriger.
Last half of the second set to go, and here comes the first baseman, Jason Krizan.
The first baseman, Jason.
Now the pitch.
Krizan.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out their half of the second inning.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
At the plate now, Marco Luciano, as he swings and hits a laser to right. In there, a base hit. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
At the plate, Jacob Gonzalez will roll over it and send it to shortstop. Reined in. And after that head scratcher, everybody's going to be safe.
Batting it, the catcher,
Stepping in now, Brian Torres. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's the first out. Vince Fernandez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Flying Squirrels, number 8, Vince Fernandez.
Now the first pitch. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. We'll see if he can deliver here. Runners still at second and third with one away now. 0-1 pitch on its way. Right side, but it's well foul. Now the 0-2 pitch.
He's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
This ball will be chopped foul. Second at bat now. He grounded out to start the home first. Comes set. The 0-1. High and deep down the left field line.
Oh, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. He's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
You know, D-Row, hitting in the leadoff spot, you're not going to get very many opportunities to drive in some runs, but that's a big 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, when you see ducks on the pond, Dan, your eyes light up. I don't care if you're hitting first in the lineup or 8th in the lineup. You grind out in that bat and try and get the runs on the board for your team.
That'll bring up Elliot Ramos. And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Now, that ball was an absolute tape measure blast. Probably one of the farthest home runs you'll see all season. And as ShowTrack tells us, it was projected at exactly 450 feet. That's one that'll make the highlight shows later on for sure. To the plate now, Alexander Canario. As he grounds one briskly to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We'll go now to the top of the third. Richmond leads this one 5-2. Junior Marte, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
81, Junior Marte.
New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Mike Tauchman.
The left fielder, number 29.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he'll send a ground ball down to third. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Row. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate. Ramos patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. And he will hustle back to first as he thinks better of trying to move up. Here's Buster Posey now.
Buster Posey.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped toward the gap in right.
The first baseman, number 9, Brandon Bell.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
He's got it. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Now it'll be Evan Longoria, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty
as he rips it on the ground to second.
And that's through into center field, base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
You know what I like right there, Dan, is the batter's approach. Not trying to do too much, just taking it right back up the chute again, staying within himself, and just knowing that anything to the outfield gets him an RBI.
Now, that's a good piece of hitting. That's a great point, Dero. I think a lot of times hitters go up there trying to do a little bit too much. Sometimes you just have to go ahead and hit the ball where it's pitched.
Bishop is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Very rarely do you see a lot of offense in a 3-inning game. This certainly was the exception to the rule. Runs scored by both teams, and a fun one to watch.
A one-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Flying Squirrels took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Philip Pfeiffer is the winning pitcher of record. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victory.